Also from the NBA, head coach Gregg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs have agreed to a new 5-year extension. The 5-time champion has coached San Antonio since 1996. He's the all-time leader in coaching wins, third in all-time playoff victories. The new deal aligns Pop with the newly #1 overall pick, Victor Wembanyama, through his rookie contract. And for more on Pop signing a 5-year extension with the Spurs, we got a guy who played for him, won a title with San Antonio under Gregg Popovich, and the former NBA Coach of the Year, of course, Avery Johnson, our very own CBS Sports NBA analyst. Avery, Pop is 74. What do you make of him signing a 5-year extension with the Spurs?
Well, it's a little bit unprecedented in the NBA, but you got to remember, the success that he's had in San Antonio, the stability, the continuity. You still have R.C. Buford that's, running the entire Spurs organization. So a lot of times with teams, they figure out, okay, what's the negative downside of maybe bringing in a new coach? You got a lot of great coaches that would qualify for that opportunity. But I guess they figured in this situation, the best way to move forward, to keep Pop in place, try to help him develop, at least for the first 2 years. I'm not sure if he's going to make it to the end of this 5-year extension because he's still the president of basketball operations. But this lets the players know in uniform, especially those guys that are 23 years and under, that he's not going anywhere. You have to abide by the rules. You got to be coachable because you're not looking at a lame duck coach that had 1 or 2 years left on his contract. So I think more than anything, they're trying to send a message to the young players that are on the team now and potentially free agents that may want to join the franchise in the next 2 or 3 years.
Avery, does it also buy not only Coach Popovich, but also Victor Wembanyama a little bit of time to knowing that Pop just signed that 5-year deal? Does it take a little bit of the pressure off maybe both of them to win right now?
Absolutely, because this is not a playoff team right now. You look at Victor Wembanyama, outstanding generational talent. He's got to get stronger. He's got to improve. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, especially offensively last night. Probably should have played him in 1 or 2 of those games before they went to Vegas, which would have taken some pressure off and maybe could have gotten some of the rust off. But hey, is his trajectory still high? Absolutely. But this is really about a journey for both the franchise, the star player, and trying to utilize a coach that have won 5 championships with the Spurs to try to help him build the right foundation.
That's an NBA champion right there with the Spurs and a former NBA Coach of the Year, Avery Johnson. Coach, thank you so much. Gregg Popovich, he already has the most wins as an NBA coach in league history, and now he's got 5 more years to add to that total should he choose to stay all 5 years. Avery Johnson won a title with Gregg Popovich, also coached under Don Nelson, who's second on the all-time list.